Hello and welcome back. So today we're going to be using these Boxycharm products. Now I won't be doing an unboxing because I already opened the boxes, but I'm going to be using whatever was in it. First of all, I want to talk about the Professional Hydrate Primer. It's really good. It literally blurs your pores. I heard somebody say it was like placed in a little package. It is. It's really good. Second of all, the Zoeva Cocoa Blend palette. It's really good. Colors are super pigmented and they blend super easily, and I achieved this look. I love it. I really love it. I was gonna use the Lights of Drag from Lunar Beauty, but I have never used a Zoeva eyeshadow palette, so I went ahead and did that. I also used the Too Faced. This is like a lip gloss, a high shine sparkling lip gloss, and I have already used it, but this one is very pigmented, almost like a lipstick. So, if you want to see how I achieve this look, keep on watching.
So we're going to start priming our eyes with the MAC Painterly Paint Pot, and I'm just grabbing this with my finger and just tapping it on my eyelid, and it works out pretty easily. I just can build it up to the intensity that I want that base to be, and just tapping that out as I go to make sure it's properly blended. And we're just going ahead and doing it on the second eye as well. So now we are grabbing the Zoeva Cocoa Blend palette and getting the shade Substitute for Love, and we're going to start using this as our transition shade. And I'm using one of those brushes that came in the Boxycharm, and those are really good. And this is kind of like a very small blending brush, which works perfect whenever placing eyeshadow on the crease and then trying to blend it outwards, even though I have a very large space in my eyes in general to do makeup. Blending with this brush was very easy and very helpful. So now I am going to grab the shade Freshly Toasted, and we're just grabbing this and putting it on the outer V and blending it towards the inner crease. And again, these shades are very pigmented, but they're very easy to blend. They were very pigmented and easy to blend, to the point that it didn't blend away, just wherever I needed the shade to blend. So now we're grabbing the shade Beans or White, and again we're going to place this in the outer V, but kind of placing it as an eyeliner, although you'll see right now that I'm just going to bring it in towards the crease as well, but we're just going to keep that in the outer V. We're not going to blend it towards the inner part of the crease. We're just blending that in place. I feel like at this point I wanted to do something but changed my mind, so we're just going to go ahead and place that on the outer V. And now we're going in with the shade Freshly Toasted or Substitute for Love, and we're just blending in to make sure that there are no harsh lines. Now we're repeating the same step on the other eye, just starting it out as a wing liner with the shadow, but just basically just keeping that shade on the outer corner, and then blending with Freshly Toasted and Substitute for Love. Now I'm grabbing my concealer. This is the CoverGirl True Blend Camouflage Concealer, and just a flat brush, and we're just going to go ahead and cut our crease, and we're just doing like a half crease, 3/4 crease, just that inner side of the eyelid, to make sure that it's clean and fresh for more shadows to come. Now we're going ahead and cutting our other eye, and just see how easy it is for me to cut a crease. It's because I've been doing it for a long time, but also because I already have my eye where I want this cut to be. I have pretty hooded eyelids, so I make sure that I put a little bit above of my normal crease to make sure that it's visible. Now I'm using the shade Beans Are White to blend the edges where the concealer and the eyeshadow meet. Now we're taking the shade Subtle Blend and we're applying it on the middle third of the lid by tapping it. This is a shimmer shade and it's an absolutely gorgeous shade. It's like a copper golden shade. It's pretty beautiful actually. And we're just tapping that in. Now I'm taking the shade Infusion and we're just tapping this between Subtle Blend and Beans Are White. And this was a pretty cool thing to do because Infusion is sort of like a darker brown with a little bit of a shimmer, and Beans Are Whiter, it's more brown with no shimmer. It's pure matte, so it looks really good. Now we're using the shade Pure Ganache just to tap it in on the inner third of the lid. We are applying this shade and blending it with the shade Subtle Blend and make sure that there are no harsh lines. Now we're grabbing the first brush that we use and we're just blending all the crease colors to make sure that there are no harsh lines and that everything is blended out. Now we're taking the Wonder Beauty Illuminating Face Oil and applying it all over our face. We're taking the Benefit Professional Hydrate Primer, and this is an amazing product. It literally blurs your face. I heard someone say this is like face tune in a jar. I agree. It's perfection. Like, it literally blurs your pores and everything. I really love it. So now we're grabbing the Becca 24/7 foundation and applying it with one of the brushes that came in the Boxy Premium. Now, I don't love this foundation that much because it's kind of difficult to work. It dries too fast, so you have to work like small portions of your face at the same time. And also applying it with this brush was completely a huge fail. So I had to go back with my e.l.f. sponge and just making sure that it was evened out on my face and the texture was a little bit better, to be honest. Now this might seem like a very light foundation for my face, but it oddly matches my neck, which is really weird, but you know, we're just neck matching, right? So we're just going ahead and applying that with the sponge, making sure that all of our face is properly covered. Now we're grabbing the CoverGirl True Blend Camouflage Concealer and we're just applying it on the high points of our face and also under our eyes because I have very dark circles under my eyes, and just going ahead and applying it and then blending it out with the e.l.f. sponge. Now we're grabbing the Ciate London Everyday Vacay Coconut Setting Powder and I'm just setting wherever I applied my concealer. And I have to say I really love this setting powder because it helps with the blurring as well as smelling very good. It definitely smells a lot like a sunny day at the beach. It's really good. And now I am applying the Wet n Wild Photo Focus setting powder all over my face, and this is the banana powder and it works perfectly to set my whole face. Now we're grabbing the Tartiste Pro Glow 3 and we're just bronzing slash contouring our face. Although it looks a little bit too orange for contour, we were just going to go ahead and kind of like bring some color back into our face because that foundation is way too light. So we're just going to go ahead and put it like on our foreheads, on our cheeks, and on the jawline. We are applying the Ciate London Marbled Light Illuminating Blush in the shade Dusk on the apple of our cheeks and then extending it to the temples. This is a very beautiful, natural looking blush that I absolutely love. Now I am grabbing the Juvia's Place Nubian Loose Highlighter and I'm highlighting all the high points of my face. Now this is the most amazing, beautiful, shiny, gorgeous highlighter that I have purchased for such a little amount of money. It is an absolutely gorgeous highlighter. We're using the L'Oreal Voluminous Smoldering eyeliner to line our waterline and tightline our eyes. And now this is one of my favorites, if not my favorite eyeliner, because it's very opaque whenever you apply it and it lasts for such a long time that honestly this is actually the only eyeliner that I use at all. Now we're going back to the Zoeva Cocoa Blend palette and we're grabbing the shade Beans Are White to line the lower lash line and kind of smoke it out a little bit. Now I'm grabbing the shade Warm Notes and I'm just grabbing it because I just wanted to see the color, like that's kind of like a berry cranberry color, and I just wanted to see how it looked on the hikes. It's kind of like a pop of color, to be honest, and I kind of liked it. It brought the look a little bit to life. Now I grabbed a little bit of Substitute for Love kind of to blend those two shades and kind of bringing it all to meet the shadows on my lid. Now this is the Kat Von D Dagger liner, and I have to say that as a liquid liner, this is my favorite liner so far because it's very opaque, it dries matte, and it's very durable. I really love this eyeliner. I got it in a Boxycharm as well, and honestly I wish I would have gotten like 2 boxes to get 2 of these. It's really good. This is one of the items that arrived in one of the Boxycharm boxes that I received this month. And this is the Wonder Beauty Mile High Club Mascara. And I absolutely fell in love with this mascara because it makes your lashes look amazing. They look long. It doesn't apply a lot of like fullness to the lashes, but they look super long. So it's a great base for our falsies whenever we apply them a little bit later. Now we're applying the shade Sweeter End from the palette just to add a little shine on the inner corner. I'm grabbing the Ardell 3D Faux Mink in the number 859, and I absolutely love these lashes because they are so natural looking. They're like longer on the outer side of the lashes, and shorter on the inner side, and I don't know why, but that makes them look so natural. And I'm not very fond of using lashes, but these lashes are so nice. They have like a clear band. I absolutely love them. I really do. Now I'm evening out the eyeliner on top of the lash band. Make sure that they're all even. And now I'm grabbing the $1 billion brow pencil and just filling in my eyebrows. And for some reason lately I have been doing this, leaving my brows until the end of the look, which is kind of annoying because brows, even though they shape your face, and whenever you have a full face on, you need to have your brows done. It's so boring. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. So we're just filling in our brows, and after we're done, we're just gonna go ahead and set those brows with the $1 billion brow clear gel. Now we're grabbing the Too Faced Rich and Dazzling High Shine Sparkling Lip Gloss in the shade Hidden Talents, and we're just gonna go ahead and apply it directly into our lips. And I kind of feel these glosses, they're not sticky, they look really nice, and it's pretty opaque. I really like them. And this is pretty much the look that I came up with. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and stay tuned for more fun content that is coming up your way really soon. Thank you so much, and bye.